Hi all. In this video, we will discuss about how to use the Dear imGui library in the SDL2. The final output of this video will be like this, and we have an we will create a rectangle in the SDL2. We can adjust its scale, and we can adjust its position by using imGui library. We can adjust color also. Yeah. We will start. And the entire video, it was instructed in the my website, thecookingpixel.in. In this, you can go to this article, and you can check everything here. So the code was also given here, so you can check here. Yeah, let's start. In this one, I created an empty project. This was SDL was configured for this project. This is the console application, Windows console application. Okay. So the include directories included SDL and include here. Okay. The include directories and library x64, the library files, and source files. I think you guys already know about how SDL will configure in the Windows. So there are so many tutorials in the YouTube. You can check that one. Check that. Okay. And this one, dear imGui library. Um, uh, I will explain how to download and install this dear. From the website. Okay. So you can go to website. I gave this link here. Download or clone the DRMG repo from the website, from the GitHub repo. Okay. We have some branches here. This is docking branch also there. So my suggestion is it's better to it's better to clone this repo instead of downloading directly to local. Okay, actually I have cloned it because we can change. We can up to date with the this repo. So if you guys have git bash, then we can clone this one. Otherwise, just come to this code option is there, right? Click here and download this one. And before downloading, don't forget to make this. Open this docking branch and download this one. Okay. So just I'm cloning this. First of all, I will delete this imGui. I will create from starting. Git clone and copy this one. Copy this HTTPS link. Yeah, let's wait. It will clone. Okay, yeah, it was cloned. So just check this. Yep. So Yeah, now it was cloned, right? So now it is very simple. Now we need to git checkout. The branch name is docking, right? Git docking. Sorry, cd imGui. Go inside that library and now look checkout. Okay. Yep. The branch was changed. So why we are using this branch is we can get the dockable Windows feature. Okay. Yep. Okay. Where is this one? Yeah. Now, yes, I will. Yeah. Now I have an empty file. So this is the basic code for creating a simple rectangle in the SDL2. Okay, so now we have a simple rectangle here. We can adjust its scale and size in the code. Uh, just I added here, and we can adjust position and scales here. Now, we're supposed to say 60. See, the size was adjusted, right? We can adjust the position also here, and 300 and 500 here like this. Yeah. Yeah. SDL window. First, actually, before going to before understanding dear imGui library, we need to understand how this SDL will work. We need to understand the basic, I mean, the fundamental theory behind how this SDL was rendering the pixels. Just I have prepared a simple PPT presentation, and we'll go to that slides. First of all, in the SDL, we need SDL window. That window will accept the renderer context. Okay. The renderer context means what it is. We will have textures, shaders, and like that. It will store the references for textures, shaders, some etc. Attributes which are required to draw a pixel. Okay. So the renderer will have texture, and the texture will have buffer. So everything will start from the buffer. Okay. The buffer will use to draw a texture, right? So the texture will the information of the texture will send to the renderer context of SDL. So the renderer will go to the window. Okay, the window will display the pixels. Okay, we have fundamental objects of SDL. So SDL window, SDL renderer, and SDL texture. These are the three important things, right? I created a buffer with the screen width and screen height. I mean the array. Okay, in that array of the basic values I set to 0. I mean every pixel value I set to 0. After that I initialize the SDL. Actually, if you guys understand this concept, first of all, jumping into directly jumping into the imGui, just understand this concept first. Okay. Yeah, just simple. I mean, I'm initializing the SDL, and after that, I created a window. Okay, and after that, I created a renderer. Very simple SDL renderer. See, the renderer sent to the window. Okay, so that's why we gave the this window object as the argument here. After that, we created a texture, and the texture information will go to the renderer here. Okay, and after that, we created a x position and y position. We have a simple SDL event handling here in the loop. Okay, I will come to this fact later. Okay, this update texture is there, right? This update texture, what it will do, it will just uh, uh, take the texture buffer, and I mean, it will take the buffer and it will update for every frame. It will update the texture with the new pixel values. And after that, just this is the very basic things in the SDL. You can take in the SDL website. Okay, the background color we are storing inside the renderer context. The background color is black. Okay, here the SDL render clear means every frame we are just clearing the um, background. So just here we are doing SDL render copy, renderer texture. Here these are the rect options. I mean, in which areas we are copying the texture information to the renderer. These are we are copying. The entire screen. The entire screen we are drawing the texture, right? Because if you see here, in the texture, see here, screen width and screen height. Our texture widths are screen width and screen height. So we are not drawing on any particular rect. That's why we are not copying here. Actually, why I am explaining this render copy function mainly is here. If you see, if you observe, um, everything we are every information we are sending to the renderer. Here, the background color. The black 000, these values we are sending to renderer. Uh, okay, now we are sending our texture information to renderer. So as shown in the presentation, everything will go to the renderer. Okay, the texture information we are sending to renderer. So SDL won't take it automatically, so we need to do it by using SDL render copy function, right? SDL render copy function. So I will come to the rect function. Okay, this is very simple function. It will check the conditions. It will ask for x position and y position, and x scale and y scale, and the color here. Okay, just it will the very basic condition. If the condition will pass, it will draw that pixel. So when we come to the set pixel method, this one is very simple. Just first it will check the x and y position. If the x and y position is out of the screen, then it won't do anything. Otherwise, just it will convert the 8-bit color to 8-bit individual color to 32-bit, and it will shift that to right side. From a screen right side, red to 24, will shift green to 16-bit, and blue to 8-bit. Means after converting 32-bit, it will shift, and we are adding all individual colors by using bitwise OR operator. Okay, so after that, in that particular index of the according to the position, the XY position, in the particular index of the pixel, we will add that color, because we have already unsigned 32 buffer here, right? Which we are created in our main function. Actually, why we are using unsigned 32 color particularly, because in the when we are creating the texture in this line, we are telling that the pixel format is RGBA 888. So every individual color have color component have 8-bit. Now you understand, right? How to create the basic rectangle in the SDL2. Okay. Before going to the practical, we will go by theory. what will happen in the SDL, and after that what will happen in the imGui, how we will proceed. Okay. Next, yeah, as discussed, the texture information will go to renderer. That we can call it as a context for rendering. The renderer will go inside the window. So the window will finally draw the pixel. And next one, what's happening here? The texture is going to renderer. The renderer is going to window. So the same thing, everything, I mean, every information we are giving to the renderer context, right? In the same way, we need to give the imGui information, I mean, that's the dear imGui information to the renderer, because in the entire window, we need to draw the pixels, right? So to draw the pixels, we are giving the pixel color information to the renderer. That, I mean, so everything we need to give to the renderer. So here imGui also it will produce the basic color pixels information, right? The final output of the imGui. So that is also we need to give to the renderer. Okay. So okay. Now, first of all, I will create a basic imGui context. Okay, this is the basic imGui context. Okay, so everything first. Just I'm enabling everything, and I will go to I will come with a very simple terms. Okay, this was just I named it as setup imGui context. You can name whatever it is. So it will accept SDL window pointer and SDL renderer pointer. Okay. So I told, right, as discussed, yeah, we are giving the imG information to the renderer. So that's why we are adding here SDL renderer. First, it will check the imG check version, and this is also just this one. imG create context, first one. I told, right, the rendering context. So we are creating the imG context. SDL context and imG context, these both are different. Okay, so imG is tiled up. This is also no need. Just leave it. Just come to first basics. imG create context is the important one, and later imGui implement SDL for SDL renderer. This is important. Okay. Yep. So now see. Here we are creating the two renderers. One is, I mean, we are initializing the renderers here for the imGui. imGui implement SDL2 init for SDL renderer, which will accept a window and renderer, and SDL renderer to initialization. You can see that the same way how we are initializing the SDL. You can see here we are initializing the SDL, right? In the same way, we are initializing the SDL renderer and SDL renderer 2 also. That's why we are including two header files here. SDL2 and SDL renderer 2. Both are different. Okay. Okay. Now, we will come to this point. imGF frame. When we are creating what is it, when we are rendering in every loop, so this is the loop how imG will work. First we will create a new frame, and after that we will create a window, imG window. I will show how to create, and after that we will send it to imG renderer, and we will show the renderer by using SDL, because imG itself it's not a renderer, right? So we are sending that imG renderer information to the renderer. This SDL render present function will show the current render. After that, we will clear everything, and again in the next loop we will create a new frame. Okay. Before creating a new frame in the loop, we need to initialize the new frame, the functions. These two methods we need to write. So this will take care of the new frame. Okay. So this is the basic, very basic function. So one is first we are creating the context. After that, we are initializing the SDL. We are initializing the imGui, and after that, for new frame we are using these two methods. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, these 5 lines are important initially. So just I am adding this, I'm calling this function here, this one, yeah. Just I can initialize, I mean I can call this anywhere, SDL window, SDL window. Okay, I created the context. We'll check, are there any errors? No errors. Okay, what next? After created the imGui context in the while loop, yeah, as we discussed in the PPT, we are creating the new frame. Okay, and we will create a window, very simple window. Window name, just I will create a test window, GUI text. Let's say very simple, hello, very simple, and I'm ending this one, and okay, let's see. Nothing is coming because what is the process? After imGui window, we need to in the next step we need to create a imGui renderer, right? So in the rendering, imGui renderer, render. After that, just add this function here. img implement SDL renderer to render draw data. Actually, you can see that SDL render 2 we added here. Don't confuse. Not SDL 2, SDL renderer 2. You see that here, implement SDL renderer 2. Implement imGui implement SDL renderer 2. This is the common name. imGui implement SDL renderer 2. After that, we are adding the renderer data. Okay. So now this imGui get draw data. Get draw data will be it will get the imGui context what we have defined in the this function. Where is yeah, the create context. Okay, so it will get the that render data. See, we get right. See here, yeah. Now by dragging the by using mouse here, I cannot drag. So why? Because here we are disabling these input output controls. Okay. So this imGui input output object we're adding, right? So enable keyboard, enable gamepad. Now I no need, I don't have any gamepad, no need. And this docking we will explain it later. And very simple. Now also let's check, will it give the see now also it's not working. Why? Because see how SDL will take the mouse and keyboard information, I mean, by using the events, right? In the same way, SDL will I mean imGui also will accept the events. So I mean we need to give a uh, method which is imGui implement SDL to process events. So this method will read the mouse events, and it will give to this function, and by using that method we can control. See how it is controlled now, right? SDL window, actually it is not minimizing, right? SDL window resizable, resizable. Okay, it's maximized and we can resize it also. Yep. Okay, now we will create a we will create controls for this one. I mean, first we will send that imGui. I mean, we will send the our texture to window. I mean, separate imGui window. This test window is there, right? Text is hello, and I will create another window. I can't just this is like rectangle rect. Let's say rect, and we don't have any. We don't have any text. And then view image, and I don't by heart this one. Just copy this one. The texture converted to white pointer. Just leave that one texture, and this is the screen width and screen height. I mean the position of the texture. Okay, so this will create a separate rect window. The rect window created, right? Okay. See here why we are seeing the two rects. Here we are rendering two renderers. One is SDL renderer and another one is imGui renderer. In that imGui renderer, we created an image. To that image, we are sending the texture. I mean, we are copying the texture inside that inside the imGui image. That imGui image we added inside a window by using where is this one? Yeah, by using the imGui image method. Okay, that's very simple. Don't confuse here. We are creating the two renderers here. Okay, how it will? I mean, if we don't want to see this one, I mean the SDL renderer, just no need to copy here. SDL renderer copy, right? We are using copy, right? Just disable this method and run it again. See, it gone, right? Gone. Now, so how to control that one? Very simple. Where is this one? The rect one, yeah, rect here is right. So the X position and Y position here are 200 and 500, right? Here image, no image in the here, let's say if we are adding imGui slider slider integer. This one the label is X position, and the address of the underscore X position, and num is 0, and maximum is let's say screen width. Screen width. Okay. So here we are adding the address of the exposition. That exposition is we are adding here in the rect. Let's see how this slider it will look. See here, done. I think now you guys can easily create. You guys understand, right? Okay. The same way we are creating y position and bean height. Okay. Well, we can give the we can change this name as position controls and so we'll give scale controls x scale y scale. Scale is again I will give like 200 and 200 like the maximum 500 500 whatever you want. Let's now see right. Yep, very simple, very simple. Yeah, I hope you understand how this imGui we can control, right? So at the end of the main loop, don't forget we need to clear the imGui windows. I mean the sorry imGui context. imGui context by using these functions. img renderer to shut down and img implement SDL to shut down and destroy the img context. Don't forget. Okay. So before ending the video, just we will let's see the final presentation. What we did. See, we created a new frame and we gave to the window img window. I mean, sorry, we created a window and we enabled the renderer, and after that we are showing that, and we are clearing that one. Okay, and every frame it will be the same, right? Every frame it will be the same. Just where is this one? Yeah, new frame, and we created the windows, whatever required windows we created, and after that img render we created, and after that render present. Okay, just we are clearing here. Just I am clearing here. You can clear here also at the end of the frame also here, wherever whatever it is. And one more thing. I want to tell one thing. Yeah, the floating windows, right? Actually, if we are see here. If I'm if I'm dragging this window on here in the test window, it's not enabling me to the floating window. Sorry, I mean dockable window. So in the context function, if I'm enabling the docking panel here, now see if just I dragged here, and we can I mean we can enable docking also. It's very nice, right? Seriously, guys, ing is very nice, very simple. Just understand the concept first of all, how it is working, so you can attach. I mean, you can use this one to any. I mean, SFML or any other graphics library. So first, understand the concept. The concept is very simple. The concept is very simple. Just if you understand the library what you are using, even that is SDL or SFML or whatever it is, OpenGL also, the concept is very simple. First understand the main rendering engine concept, so you can easily integrate that one, the imGui library, inside the required graphics library. In terms of SDL, the window will take renderer, the renderer will take the texture will take the buffer. Okay. uh, so here, the texture we are giving to renderer is going to window. The same way imgu context we need to give to the renderer, or we are giving texture, that texture to imgui, the imgui to renderer, and the renderer to window. This is the main, the common one. See here, we are we are disable the where is this one? Where is this one? Yeah, here the renderer copyright. If you are enabling this again, you can see that. See, here we have two windows here. See, because the SDL, this one, the entire screen itself is the SDL renderer. So we are copying we are copying the SDL the texture to the entire screen. Okay, so that's why we are seeing the two renderers here. So that's what this method. This is the first one. So this one we are doing now. So no, this one is directly we are giving the texture to imgui. This one. So if you are disabling this one, actually I know this render copy. Okay. Very simple. As other controls, we can add control for color also. Now we define a rect color variable. It is a im vector for data type. So just we are giving floating values, which will range from 0 to 1. Okay. So we can add anywhere our color control here, after imGui begin window. GUI, imGui, color, edit 4, and the label is red color. Color address. You can do red color dot x number w. We gave all colors, and let's check. Very simple. See why it is not coming, because actually we are giving 0 to 1, right? The every value we are giving 0 to 1, so it's not giving. We need to convert individual components, the red, green, blue, and alpha, from 0.1 to 0 to 255. That's why here we multiplied individual component with the 255, and after that we are converting to unsigned integer 8-bit for the safety purpose. Okay, no, actually no need to write here unsigned integer 8-bit. I mean, no need to convert, but for the safe side, we are converting, because if any we are using in any other operating system, maybe it will be different, right? In that operating system, the value will change. So that's why we are converting here. So if we check the final result, see now we added a color controls here. We can change individual values. Okay. And yeah, I want to add the text name here. So what I will do, just very simple, imGui text and color. Okay. Now I added color. And one more thing, just for simply I can add. I need to block this one. Is it? I will send entire. We can arrange nicely like this one. Yep. Yeah, that's it. We added color control and position control and scale controls. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys understand. And sorry for my bad English. And just I will confuse when making tutorials. And, that's why my habit is creating a documentation every time. So you can come to my article here. And, I mean the Cooking Pixel website. This is my personal website. In this one I created I mean an article, and you can go to this article and you can read this one if you have any doubts. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, and I will add the code. I mean, I will attach the code link in the video description. Yeah. Thank you.